Hey guys, Camper 15, joined by my co-host Thread Wolf. We are back with another episode review of Rurouni Kenshin. As shit starts to get interesting, as now we have officially gotten to Kyoto.
hmm Well, and now in the past episodes, we saw how in the past episodes we figured out I can't speak.
Yeah, that's what you get for being up late.
You
Oh,
don't
so
know.
are you wearing the same shirt you wore 2 days ago?
I did the laundry. Whatever. Okay.
Okay, whatever.
Anyways, yes. So as we learned already, Kenshin's sword broke, and because of the duel he had with you know, somebody that Cameron hates so much right now. Um, and yes, and now he has a to find the bladesmith to help forge a new one. And but you take it from here for now. For
Why I
now.
gotta, why do I gotta take it? You're the Rurouni Kenshin master in all of these reviews. It's your channel, Cameron.
You gotta learn, man. You gotta learn.
Anyways, Masao and Kenshin finally get to Kyoto. The one interesting tidbit and good, thank you, my fantasy football team is gonna come back and win.
Way to change the subject on the worst part, man.
I was legitimately losing 60 to 80. I came back, and now the score is 108 to 91. That's how you know. Put the right players in on fantasy effing football. The Houston Texans saved my life. Joe Mixon saved my life. Anyways, um, they get to Kyoto. The one interesting tidbit that I did find pretty unique, was that Kenshin had a bandage on his face covering the scar to try to make it like as if anybody from Kyoto didn't like remember him. But we see later on, like Masao's essentially grandfather could tell, like, I know you're Hitakiri Batosai, so there's no point in trying to hide it. I do think it was quite interesting, and I also do think, like, I understand he's trying to hide himself, but let's legitimately, it's like the grandfather said, eventually Shishio's men is gonna find where he is, and we see at the end of the episode that he's already in Kyoto and they're gonna tell him. Um, but I thought that was pretty unique at the fact, like, this man's having some trauma, but and that's in the, I guess, the effect of hiding certain scars. And then we even see later on, like, yes, things look peaceful and everything. It looks like freaking Wano from One Piece and everything. But realistically, as Kenshin's talking in his mind, he knows, yeah, it may look pretty and nice on the outside and so happy-go-lucky, but when it's like dark nighttime stuff, that's when shit gets down. So I fully expect this arc to go off the rails once the show hits nightfall.
That's the thing about this arc. You never know who's hiding around the corner, and we find out later on in this episode what happens.
Masao makes a mention like your sword is sticking out, but funny enough, Kenshin says her outfit is, well, I don't know what I guess he's trying to say is more revealing or something. I don't know.
No, it just sticks out because she's basically dressed like a ninja.
Yes, this man gets kicked and he's like, oh.
Oh no.
Um, again, I don't know if I said this before and I'll say it again. I do like the second season opening more than the first two openings I've heard.
I honestly agree with you. I honestly agree with you.
Oh, so now you finally agree. Because remember, in the first episode review, it said it would take you a while.
It will take me a bit only. And yes, for the longest time during season one, opening one was my favorite out of the two openings that came out. But of course, season three came on. They gave us another banger opening for me. So
Probably cleaning your car on the way to work, don't you?
I'll never tell. Anyways.
Anyways, they show up right in front of this restaurant called Ayoya. Masao basically says it's a pretty famous spot in Kyoto, and there's this old man kind of sweeping the floor and everything, and she basically calls out and says, "Gramps," and then her grandfather gives probably one of the weirdest, happiest looking faces I've seen in anime.
He's a funny guy. He's a funny guy.
He also like kind of hugs her to damn near point she passes out. So
Yeah, for punishment, like that's what you get for making me worry. And where did you run off to, huh? This is your punishment.
now, some other people, nice two chicks, and then these two dudes just show up like, "Oh, we're happy you're back, Masao. You're finally back." Now, Kenshin looks like he's gonna be going, but eventually the old man is like, "Look, why don't you come inside and let's talk? We want to thank you for helping out Masao." And he basically says, "Mr. Hitokiri Batosai." And that's when Kenshin turns around and is like, "How the fuck do you know that name?" And basically that's when he kind of goes on to say, like, "Look, your little scar, your little patch won't hide, but whatever, I know." Now he kind of somewhat makes a threat to come inside and everything. Now there's this weird, interesting dog named Chow Chow. I don't know that I forgot the type of race dog it is, but
That's cutting back to Yahiko and Karu.
yes, I know. But I gotta just be honest. Look, I'm sorry. I hope I don't get like copyright stricken. Look how ugly that goddamn dog is, bruh. Look how ugly that dog is.
I'm pretty sure if it existed IRL, it would look cute.
Yeah, it would look cute in real life, but nah, the animation on this dog is horrendous. And that is a terrible goddamn color for a dog.
Wow.
It looks just as brown as the damn freaking ground right now I'm seeing. Anyways, Yahiko and Karu, they end up going to this restaurant of basically the woman we see back in Tokyo. That's basically her twin sister because they look exactly identical. Now, when I first watched the episode, and they're like, "Wait, what the hell?" And I'm just like, "Ain't no way this woman traveled all the way from Tokyo to Kyoto." And then she's like, "Oh no, I'm her twin sister."
I actually don't remember if she actually appeared in the old anime. I actually don't remember if she did. I think she's a new anime original character.
The lady's Miss Tay. Yes, Miss Tay is a snack. We know that. Essentially,
we get a using for every lady.
Yeah, I know, but you took Haru from me. We can't split up 19 something Karu versus 2023 Karu. They're the same Karu.
Purpose of getting into an anime before you.
How much is it gonna trade for a Karu?
Ooh, quite a lot, man. Quite a lot.
Oh god damn! This is what this one wants me to do. He wants to give me want some of my big hitters. I can't do that.
Just continue the review then, if you can't deal with it.
Anyways, Yahiko makes the mention to Karu about hopefully they get lucky in passing by Kenshin. So they've obviously made it to Kyoto now. Kyoto. We still don't know if Sanosuke's made it to Kyoto, but I guess we'll see in the following episodes. Now they do come across and they do see Ayoshi walking in Kyoto, and they basically know, like, well, they don't know, but Yahiko's like, what the hell is he doing here? And they already know it's probably not for good reasons, but we know why Ayoshi is here. It's for killing Kenshin, even though his men didn't die due to Kenshin. It was because of a stupid dude that sounded like Todd Habercorn in the last season.
Yeah, well, let's just say Aoshi lost a sense of himself ever since. So his right now his main belief or main goal is like defeating Batose makes him the strongest or something like that.
Yes. We then come back to Kenshin meeting up with Masao's grandpa. Now you take the lead.
Yes, and Masao's grandpa, he goes on to say while he's talking to Kenshin, he goes on to say like, well, he goes on to say like about like Shishio, taking over Kyoto, and and Kenshin being here, like he's starting to see things like revolving into a whole new light, and then he offers Kenshin the suggestion. Well, let's join forces. I can be an asset for being an Oniwaban former Oniwaban group member, and then he starts tackling like crazy. And
Yeah, they also do plan to keep a secret from Misao, and that was the fact about because he ends up telling him about Ayoshi's men essentially dying, and he basically tells Misao's grandfather, like, I would like to keep this from Misao. And even the grandpa agrees. Now I'm guessing, well, one, that's just foreshadowing of the fact, like, she's going to find out. And what her reaction to that is, well, my guessing is this, from the way I see anime, it's either going to be her breaking down into tears, or it's going to be like, why didn't you tell me, Kenshin? And obviously, Kenshin's going to be like, well, I witnessed it. And maybe she gets mad at him, but I don't know. We'll see when it goes. But I know where the storyline's going. If they're doing the whole, we're not going to tell this person, when realistically, she's probably going to bump to Aoshi, and then Ayoshi's probably going to tell her, be like, this is what actually happened.
well, I think we should be more worried about less about how she would react to like the Oniwaban group's death, or but more so how Aoshi Shinomori has become right now. Because right now he's right now a bloodthirsty killer. He doesn't care who he kills right now to get to his goal.
I guess so. Anyways, Misao's grandfather also does say that the other dudes and the girls, they're dudes. The dudes' names are Shiro and Kuro, and the girls' names are Ochika and Omasu. They are also Onibanwanshu group members, and they,
Oniwaban.
whatever. They're members, and he basically says that they're capable of protecting themselves and Misao. So I'm guessing these characters are strong. So we got a nice little alliance we got building on over here that could potentially help. Now, I think against these like freaking set 10 people of Kyoto,
The Ten Swords.
yeah, the 10 swords, I don't know if these people will be able to take them on, because these people seem like they're gonna be super strong.
Yeah, that they will become assets in the battle to come, but what part of it? I won't say just yet. I don't even know if it's going to be the same thing as the old anime, but I hope.
Anyways, Kenshin basically asked him if he can do some reconnaissance and say, can you find these people, which is Shakaku, Ari, and Seijiro Hiko? We later find out that's kind of the people that needs to forge his new sword. Now, I think it's like the next day or whatever, or yeah, right, the next day, or he just
Yes, the next day. And
so he walks down, he sees Misao. She's in a nice new outfit, again, looking cute as can be. I guess I don't have to claim Misao into my anime harem, can I? Unless you already claimed her.
should we tell him? Should we tell him, guys? FBI, open up! Anyways.
Listen, I have Wendy.
Anyways, if you want, you can claim her, but
I have Wendy Marvel claimed in my little harem.
yeah. Okay. Anyways,
they have a plan to go and look around Kyoto, because the old man's like, Kyoto hasn't really changed, so I'm gonna show you around and everything for an entire day. Now, essentially, Kenshin's like, listen, I don't know if this is a good idea, because Shishio's men will catch on. Now, essentially, that's when the grandpa replies by saying, you're gonna fight Shishio for the sake of the people of this country, right? And then he goes and say, then you should essentially keep your head up, and who cares about what happens? Because he basically was like, that's the way of the righteous. So he basically telling Kenshin, like, look, dude, no need to hide in the shadows and be afraid. If you're gonna fight for the country, we'll let them know that you're here. If anything, that's more honest, and then maybe that freaks them the hell out. Now, we know that clearly it won't, but you get my point. He laughs like an old damn man. So, that's the thing. That's when Misao kind of tells Kenshin that in the past that that her grandpa was so skilled in the group that he legitimately could have been the leader.
Hmm.
Um, but things ended up happening that prevented that from happening, and yeah, so
That's true. Yeah. I mean, to this day, I will say to this day, he's still pretty skilled, just not as skilled now. Because,
yeah.
age.
Now, that's when something comes up, and it look before they end up going out to go see Kyoto, the old man ends up getting up a relation like, oh yeah, Kenshin, we actually just found out where the person you're looking for is seeking. So they go to this person, and it's the person to replace his sword or fix it up and everything.
Oh yeah. Actually, wait. Did we mention like the original one's death or
Go ahead.
yes? The original one who like forged Kenshin's sword, he died already, and his son is well his predecessor, and as we already as Cameron already mentioned, that's the one he's currently supposed to be looking for. So
You do get a funny gag scene where they go up to the building and it's this child. Now, legitimately, I'm like, there's no, this can't be true, right? And you just have it where the old man and Kenshin are just like, what the hell? This dude's a little kid. I'm like, oh my God. No, it isn't. Basically, we find out the dude swordsmith that Kenshin knew from his past is essentially dead, obviously, and his son basically runs this shop with his
that's what
family,
I
which is nice. It's nice. He's got a nice, cute looking wife, nice, cute looking baby, living life. And he basically doesn't make swords anymore because realistically, he's like, those are used for murder, blood, killing, and a bunch of things. And I'm more of a pacifist, and I'm just not even made swords in a long time. So I've just been crafting and making these basically utensils, these kitchen knives and other stuff to use and everything. But Kenshin uses like one of the knives and they cut really damn good. Um, but the guy already tells him like, sorry, I don't do that. I can't help you. And he gives his reason. It's legitimate reasons. Like if the guy feels like, because he doesn't want to endanger his family and everything, and obviously with connections and stuff like that. I bet you in this tumultuous time of Kyoto, people would probably be up at his front door if he was making swords, and clearly he knows what the swords are for. And then next thing you know, guess what? If somebody comes up that's not exactly good, they could be like, make us a sword or your family dies. And he probably don't want to do that to get his family into trouble, and then he gets into trouble, and that's why he feels away. I can't blame the man for not wanting to do it, so I can't be mad. Now, this does put Kenshin at a predicament in terms of how is he going to get a new sword. Now, his wife does say, like, honey, you do have like your father's sword that he had made a long time ago. Maybe you could have gave it to him. And the son was like, I don't really
Yeah,
want to.
we're in a peaceful era, so I rather not like form violence just to like just by giving a sword to a swordsman. No.
Yeah. Again, it's just reasons and things like that. So,
Oh, yeah, and also yes, during this conversation, two people walk by and they turn out to be spies for Makoto Shishio. So
tell us how the episode ends off so we can go.
um, but that's actually how it ends up. Or
No, Shishio and
oh
Yumi.
yeah, oh that guy. Oh yeah, I forgot about that scene. Yes, I forgot about the scene. Yeah, Makoto Shishio and Yumi start walking into a cave. And yes, a big door opens and they were introduced to this guy. I will I, I will say this guy's a little loopy in the head.
When is there
That's
not
all.
when is there not an anime that is loopy in the fucking head?
Dangers in my heart. Anyway.
Well, crazy character that has loopy in the head. Anyways, continue.
Anyways, as you can see, this guy, like he worships Makoto Shishio. Like he believes everything Makoto Shishio is like in the right. And he even compares these roses, these flowers that he has, like to swords. and there are symbols like to the new age that Makoto Shishio is hoping to accomplish getting, and eh, we'll see more of this guy later on, but
Motherfucker looks
I'll
high.
say he's a little annoying. He's a little annoying.
He looks high as shit.
He is. He is. He is, dude. A warning. He is.
Well, that's basically it right then and there. So yeah, that's it of the episode. Solid episode. I'm guessing he's one of the 10 swords of Kyoto, I'm guessing.
He is. He is. I mean, they really showed the silhouette of him in one of the scenes that apparently he is, but I will say this, he's not very strong. He's not very strong. That's what I'll say.
Nice to know. Nice to know. Well, another solid episode of Rurouni Kenshin, and yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna get out of here so I can go watch the rest of the Clippers game. I gotta go feed my dog, and enjoy the rest of my night.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
So, we'll be back hopefully next week, maybe hopefully sooner. Just a lot of shit reviewed. We finally caught up with Dawn, so that's the thing. Now our next area of progress is Fairy Tale. And I
Yeah.
think we might need to start doing the review starting tomorrow where we last left off at.
Yes. I already watched the 2 episodes, so I might rewatch them again.
Well, I'm not have to rewatch them. I think where we were on the episode was Urza versus Loxus.
You're that far right? What? Oh.
That's
Wait.
where we last left off.
Oh, that's what. Oh, yeah, that's where we last left off in the reviews. I was watching ahead. Huh.
That's fine. It's just we got to go back and rewatch the episode and review it again.
Sheesh.
And the good thing is I'll be able to rewatch it in the dub version though. That's the good thing, Denzel. You can go back and watch it in the dub.
Yes.
And then we can finally talk about the David Wald situation with what's going on
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, that's gonna be rough.
Anyways, we're gonna get out of here, guys. Catch you guys next video. Oh, just to also let you guys know, for Rurouni Kenshin fans that like the English dub for Kyoto Disturbance arc has officially came out as well. I think the first 2 episodes of the dub dropped last week. So if you like the English dub, definitely go back and listen to it and watch it and everything. I definitely am probably gonna wait till the season's all completely done because usually that's what I typically do with my English dubs. I still have to go back and like rewatch all of season 7 of My Hero Academia English dub, just to hear all the crazy shit. And then yeah, but other than that, we're gonna get out of here, guys. Catch you guys next video. Till then, guys, stay safe out there. Have a great rest of your day. Hit that subscribe button, not only to my channel but my co-host channel. He's got about 6 weeks left of the year to try to get to 100K, not 100K, 100 subscribers.
Anyways, yeah. Help me there, guys, and thank you to the 82 subscribers that helped me up to this point. I got one more subscriber, but yes, 18 more, guys, 18 more. I appreciate all the help.
I'll leave a link in the description below.
Yeah.
So yeah. Well then, guys, stay safe out there, and we'll see you on the next video. Peace.
Peace.